Designing a conflict resolution process is helping the parties to the conflict as well as the international community involved to define the what, the how, the when, sometimes even the why to solve a conflict.
When you know that you want to have peace talks or popular consultations, you then have to think how you can actually achieve the results. You have to know what parties to invite and perhaps who not to invite.
Constitutions are increasingly seen as a way of securing a successful mediation process. To do this properly, the mediation itself needs to be alert to the requirements of an effective constitution. And ideally, the mediation process will lay the foundations for building a strong constitutional order.
Constitution making is really critical because it deals with the competing visions as to what a country should look like and how to deal with the different perspectives to a conflict.
Power sharing is really important in mediation and conflict resolution because it is one way for parties that are in conflict to signal credibly to one another that they're interested in building a prosperous and stable future for themselves and for their country.
Natural resources and land issues are integral and often complicated elements of armed conflict, whether as underlying root causes, fundamental grievances, or something that exacerbates or drives the conflict in more complicated directions.
An inclusive peace process is critical because bringing in particularly women and civil society actors increases the likelihood that the peace process will have popular support, and it will be a more sustainable and a more sustainable peace process, and one that will have legitimacy.
My major function on the standby team is to provide expert advice in peace processes where issues of security arrangements discussed, that is, the integration of forces, ceasefire arrangements, and also the demobilization and reintegration of ex-combatants.